Welcome, 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 everyone. It is me, Nina Sachs from Yoga Awakening Africa, and today I am delighted that I am chatting with my amazing friend, Fiona Hardie. She is a holistic wellness therapist and combines all her various modalities of Pilates, breathwork, reflexology, Bowen therapy, sound therapy. I know she also has done yoga, which she's left out, in order to give her clients like this well-rounded healing facilitation. And she has got kind of like workshops coming up every month on breathing and breath work. And that's what we're going to explore today, the power of breath and the power of breath work. Welcome, Fee. Good to have you here. What is your upcoming workshop all about?
Good morning, Nina. Thanks so much for having me this morning. My upcoming workshop is based all around breath work, breathing techniques, education on breath. It's something that I want to host once a month, and so that people know to look forward to it. And each month, there will be a different topic around the breath, and there will always be breathing practices that we will explore. So it'll be a 90-minute session.
Lovely, lovely. And so what would someone who wants to join, like, what are the benefits? Like, why would they want to join? Like, what are they going to get out of it?
Well, the benefits are endless, Nina. First of all, calming the mind, which we all need to do in the world we live in today. So calming the mind, connecting, going inward, connecting with our body and getting to know how our body functions. I mean, you've heard this a million times. People say, yeah, but I breathe. Why do I need to learn to breathe? But actually, we breathe suboptimally. So actually tapping into the breath just taps you more into your own consciousness, helps you to actually really utilize the enormous benefits, the heart rate, your digestive system. Every system in your body benefits from optimal breathing. And breathing can enhance and shift your emotional state.
Hmm.
I know when I am in a really, hectic, stressed state of mind, and I stop and just for 5 minutes, I do coherent breathing, 4 in, 4 out. There is an incredible shift in my state. I don't need to go to see a doctor. I don't need to do anything external. It's all within me, and the breath will do that for you.
So now, Fee, explain to me kind of like what like a workshop with you looks like. And also like, obviously, like you're saying, just having those 5 minutes to pause and to do a breath can shift our mindset. That's important in our daily life. But why is it also important to come like for a 90-minute workshop where you're working with the breath?
It's very important because breathing can be quite transformative depending on the technique that's being used. Um, it's good to be held in a safe space where there's a facilitator that can guide you, because very often when we breathe, and Nina, it's like yoga, it's like Pilates. You do a movement and you don't realize that instead of using your abdominals or your glutes, you're using your lower back or your neck. So the same applies with breathing. If you're not breathing, and we're very quick to say, take a deep breath, but most people then they take a deep breath and they go, and that's absolutely negating all the benefits. You want that breath to be long and slow and deep into the lower lobes of the lungs, expanding the rib cage, gently expanding the tummy. So it's so important to have a facilitated session. You've got somebody knowledgeable who can answer the questions that you have, that can show you where you are potentially moving incorrectly or breathing incorrectly. And there's no wrong breath. There's just not being aware, let's put it that way. And then I obviously add movement as well, gentle movement at the start. So that's also nice to have somebody to teach that to you.
Lovely, lovely. Sorry.
Don't worry.
And why is it that you love this work? Because you've done so much. I mean, you've your history, and I mean, you've been done decades, not just years of like Pilates teaching. You've been in Bowen, and you've explored yoga. Why this big passion for like breath and breath work?
Sure. You know what, Nina? Pilates is all about the breath. Bowen therapy is all about the breath. And the breath is this one thing, this one element in our body that just seems to bring everything together. It brings it full circle. You can do your Pilates, you can do your yoga. If you're holding your breath, if you're not breathing optimally, you're not getting much benefit. The same with reflexology, the same with Bowen therapy. Your fascia, every system in your body needs oxygen to be delivered to all the cells. There's so much more than just that. But I've fallen in love with the breath work because it is something that is accessible to each and every single human being. And there is no language barrier to it. You can go anywhere in the world and teach the breath. Economic level, somebody can benefit from it. You don't need to be wealthy, you don't need to have lots of money to experience the breath. It's right there under your nose.
Exactly. Absolutely love it. Fee, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for having this chat with me. For those of you that are listening, thank you for being here. Remember that all of Fee's details will be in the descriptions below, so you can grab her links and find out when her next workshop is, because you're generally doing them in Botrivier, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's a nice little, like, let's head out there for the weekend, do this and
Absolutely.
have fun. So like retreat yourself out in Botrivier and
Yes.
join Peace and Fall.
And you can go for a beautiful wine tasting afterwards. You can go for a walk on Claymont Beach. You can go to Beaumont Vineyards for lunch and for a walk through the vineyards. Make it a morning. 45 minutes from Somerset West, half an hour from Hermanus, 20 minutes from Claymont, an hour from Cape Town.
Yeah.
Make it
Closer
and
than
once a month.
Yeah. Love it. Absolutely love it. Fee, fantastic. I know your workshops are actually very often all sold out within a very short amount of time. So,
Totally. Yeah.
so people do need to get there. All right.